Graduated high school, crushed it, straight A's.
Boom.
Helped my classmates, was kind and helpful, and expected them to be. Meanwhile, they put me down, mocked me, never loved me. In a room with 30 people, I was always alone. Inner voice tells me to go after the past, seek revenge, keep looking at their profiles. Profiles, like online profiles?
Yeah, social media.
Yeah. Should I go...
Now he's got a series of questions here.
Yeah. Should I go after them and try to fix the past, either by revenge or else? Should I remove them from social media and leave the Facebook group? Should I attend the reunion? Why have they even been in my life?
Okay, so let's break those down. Number one, should I go after them and try to fix the past either by revenge or something else? The answer to that, in my opinion, is no, man. Who cares? They're high school kids. Move on. Get on with your life.
Yeah.
Disagree? Agree?
Agree.
Okay, that one to me is pretty straightforward. Don't worry about these humans. I actually had a couple conversations with my oldest daughters. Haven't had this one with my son yet, but my older daughters, which is, hey, look, these people that are around right now that you think are so important in high school, they're not.
Yeah.
You know, some of them might be. You might have some lifelong friends from high school. I get that. Yeah. But these people that are not nice to you, you won't be thinking about them. Yeah. So I'm not sure how old this individual is, but he's got a couple more years before he won't be thinking about these people anymore. Yeah. So just get there earlier. Question 2, should I remove them from social media and leave this Facebook group? Okay, this is a little bit tricky, in my opinion. First of all, if you can keep them on social media, but ignore them completely, just leave them alone. Yeah. Just leave it and just totally ignore them. Yeah. Because when you leave them or whatever, aren't you kind of making a scene?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So you don't want to make a scene.
Well, yeah, like when you unfriend them or whatever.
Which, didn't you and I have some situation with the unfriending?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, actually.
So I know that wait, who unfriended you? My wife.
Yep.
Okay.
I think you did it.
Well, no. I didn't even know how to do it.
No,
but
you figured it out.
No, I didn't. So I didn't ever have social media until 2 years ago. But all of a sudden I saw Echo friends with my wife. And I said, wait. She's like showing me something. And she says, and I see Echo. And I said, why are you friends with people that I know? Here, click unfriend on that. And I didn't even know it was a big deal. I just thought, hey, that means, and then I didn't realize it was a big deal.
It's a big deal, man.
Yep. I unfriended him.
Messed up. I thought you did it purposefully, knowing it's a big deal, but not understanding that it's even a bigger deal than, the kind where you're like, unfriend him as a joke. That was like, it was totally your personality at that time.
Oh, you thought I did that to you?
Yeah, like as a joke, like unfriend him.
Did you say something to me like immediately? Or was it, did a month go by where I didn't make a joke about it?
I forget. But
So it is kind of making a scene.
Yeah.
If you unfriend this person or you leave the group, then you're just creating a little firestorm. But I will say this: if you can't keep yourself from checking on them, then you might have to do that. So try it for a couple of weeks. Just say, I'm not looking at them.
Yeah. Let
them go. Just leave them. If you can't do that, then delete them and leave the group or whatever. So, number 3, should I attend the reunion? My answer to that is negative. Don't. Why would you? These people are negative. They bring back negative memories. They didn't treat you well. But why would you? You don't need them. Move on. Again, keyword, I think, move on. Yeah. And then the last question is, why have they even been in my life? Well, I think just like anything else bad that happens in life, the things that are bad that happen in life can either teach you or break you. And you got to decide what you want them to do. I vote that you allow it to teach you. I vote that you learn from these people, that you learn how to forget about the past, that you learn how to ignore people that are negative, that you learn to control your vengeful ideas. Yeah. And that you learn to move on into the future where you're going to meet better people and better times are to be had.
Yeah.
That's what I would recommend. Don't worry about these people from the past. They're caught up in this weird world.
Yeah.
High school. This is high school, right? We're caught up in high school world. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about high school.
Yeah.
Get into the world.
Yeah.
Right?
Big time.
And I've had one daughter that now graduated from high school. I got 2 kids in high school right now.
Yeah.
Drama. There's drama. But actually, believe it or not, there hasn't been a lot of drama with my kids.
Yeah.
Not a lot of high school drama.
That doesn't surprise me, really.
But I see it. It does happen.
That's
and I
life.
remember the drama.
I'd say it. My guess, I don't know. It's been a long time since high school for me personally, but yeah, man, I think that's life. You know, high school is drama. Shoot, a bunch of kids not knowing nothing.
Is there more drama in high school than there is in life? Maybe it's because it's stuck together.
Yeah.
Like
it seems like it.
You're stuck there.
Depends on your life. Like if you just consider a typical high school versus my life, yeah, way more in high school. It's no drama in my. I mean, your drama. That's it. And you're not really drama, really. They're all high school. All of them, even this guy, obviously, you know. So it's gonna feel like way more than it is for sure. But you know, when you the further you go along in life, the more you realize that this means less and less. These types of things, anyway. When you consider it, high school is really just for learning. Sure, you learn like these social things.
Yeah, you learn
like
social
that.
things too. You know what I just thought of is what's interesting about this is if you're looking back on high school, either with fond memories or with negative memories, either way, it's not a great thing because you could be like Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite. Right? Who's constantly living back his high school football games.
Yeah.
And he's wishing he made that pass and, you know what I mean? Won the state championship or whatever.
Yeah, you get that.
That's not good. Right? That means you're stuck in high school. You peaked in high school.
Yeah.
If you're looking back at the negative things, same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
No, move forward.
Yeah. In his defense, though, obviously he just graduated. That's what. So his life really is this. Yeah. You know, so it's too new. It's like, you know, someone
more good stuff's gonna happen, brother.
Yeah.
Just move on and get after it.
Yeah, fully. The social media thing, though, I'll say this because there's little levels of like unfriending, whatever. You can unfollow someone. I'm assuming this is Facebook. I don't know. There's so many. He could be talking about other stuff, but on Facebook you can still remain friends, but just unfollow them so you won't get all their stuff.
Do they know that?
I don't think so.
So they're not insulted.
I'm sure many people have unfollowed me, and I don't know that. I've never gotten the alert or whatever. I would say leave the group fully.
Oh, so you're giving.
Well,
I would listen to your advice more than me because I don't understand it as much as you do. I don't. I don't understand the Facebook group thing.
Yeah, I mean, depends how many people are in the group.
It seemed like we was going to make a scene. I don't like to make a scene.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, well, no, I'm just going to ignore it.
Yeah, I don't think leaving the group is a scene. If it is, I mean, obviously it depends on how many people in the group. The less people in the group, the more of a scene it's going to be. Or if he's always posting, if he's the head of the group or something like this, then yeah.
You know how in the past there was etiquette schools? I went to etiquette classes when I went to officer candidate school in Pensacola, Florida, and they teach you which knife to use and which fork to use and all that stuff. And they teach you things, for instance, you might not know this. Sure. If you take a bite of food and there's something in that bite of food that you don't want to eat, a bone, whatever, the way to properly get it out of your mouth is to use your fork, put it on the fork, and put it back down on the plate.
So like,
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
They would say the same. So that's the type of thing.
Yeah. That's good.
There should be a class, or we're going to a point where people are going to need a class on social media etiquette.
Yeah. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
You should teach it. All right, let's move on. I'm done.
Yeah, the high school.
Move on, dude.
I agree with
move
you.
on, brother.
Yeah.
Move on. Let's move on from that question.
There it is.
But hey, you know, that's like, you know, we focused on social media, but that's just about everything, right? Yeah. Anything that you're caught up in.
Yeah.
Anything that you're caught up in.
Yeah.
And that's dragging you down. Just move on.
Yeah.
Whether it's a girl, whether it's the job you should have had, whether it's the investment you should have made, whether it's the house you didn't buy that you should have, all those things.
Yeah.
Move on, man. It's gone. Move on.
Yeah. It seems like high school is this really common one, you know, like the old classic story of the person who got bullied in high school and then
going back for the vengeance.
Yeah, you know, like that kind of stuff. But the more and this is what it feels like too. I don't know. I'm not everyone. But the more you do for yourself after high school,
for sure.
the less high school is going to mean.
For
so
sure.
like this isn't going to, and you know how they say, what is the,
Uncle Rico, man, he was selling Tupperware.
Yeah.
And it wasn't working out good for him.
Yeah.
High school was still a big deal to him.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, guys who are like, they always talk about high school football or whatever. And there's guys like that for sure. Then you can, it's kind of an indicator, you know, that, you might not be doing much now,
Yeah.
especially if they're like 40 or something like that.
Check. All right.
Next question.